Hello, grade 5 students. Mr. Waterman here with today's mathematics lesson. I hope you all are doing safe and well. Today is Monday, September 7th, 2020. So in the last class, we talked about how to add fractions with unlike denominators, different denominators, right? Well, this lesson, we are going to talk about how to add mixed numbers with unlike denominators, okay? And we are working on page 262 today, and also page 263. These pages will be scanned, and you can do this at home, part of extra practice, okay? Now, let's begin. So our objective today, we're going to add mixed numbers with unlike denominators. Please read along with me as I read through the examples. Learn about it. As you walk, swim, or bike, your heart pumps oxygen-rich blood through your circulatory system. Evelyn walks each day to keep her heart healthy. Her journal shows the number of miles she walked on Monday and Tuesday. How far did she walk in those days? Well, let's have a look. So here's Evelyn's walking journal. On Monday, she walked for 3.5 miles. And on Tuesday, she walked for 2 4/5 miles. Now we need to add these together. Add 3 1/2 plus 2 4/5 equals n. We don't know what n is yet. Let's go through the steps. Step 1. Write equivalent fractions for 1/2 and 4/5. So remember, we did that last week. You have to find the least common denominator, right? The LCD. So the denominators are 2 and 5. What number is the smallest that's the same between 2 and 5? Well, we know it's 10. So for 1/2, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by 5, and we get 5/10. We do the same for 4/5. We multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, and we get 8/10, okay? Step 2, you're going to add. Simplify the sum or the answer if possible, right? So we take 3 5/10 plus 2 8/10. That gives us 5 13/10. Now, we have a mixed number that's irregular, right? That's an irregular fraction because the denominator is now smaller than the numerator, so we have to change it, which is very easy. We take 5 13/10. So you're going to take the whole number, which is 5, and you're going to add 1 to it because we have to take 13/10. We have to change that to a mixed number, right? A different mixed number. 13/10 is going to give us 1 3/10. So 5 plus 1, that gives us 6 as the new whole number, right? Now, that is our final answer, is 6 3/10. Okay, very easy. It's no different than what we did last week. The only difference is we have a whole number with the fraction. That makes it a mixed number. Okay, so our solution, our answer, Evelyn walked 6 3/10 miles on Monday and Tuesday. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to do 2 examples like I did last week. So on page 263, what I want you to do is, after I have shown you the two examples, you're going to do the rest of them all the way down to number 24. Okay, so that will be scanned. All right, so I'm going to get my notebook. And there's my title, Add Mixed Numbers with Unlike Denominators. And I'm going to look at number 1. Let's read it together. 1 1/2 plus 1 1/4. All right. And let's have, oh look, I'm going to write it big, nice and big here so you can see it. 1 1/2 plus 1 1/4. Okay, make that a nice big plus sign. Okay, so now I'm going to find the LCD for 2 and 4. This is really easy because these numbers are small. Okay, so what are the factors? I'm going to go in 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I'm going to do the same for 4. So even though I know 4 is going to be the LCD, I always like to write the first 4 numbers just for good practice. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, so now I'm going to take 1/2 and I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by 2. And that's going to give me 2/4. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing for 1/4. I'm going to multiply the numerator and denominator by 1. And nothing changes, right? That just gives me 1/4. Okay? So now, the next step. Don't forget, I have to add them together. So 2/4 plus 1/4, that gives me 3/4. Okay? Am I finished? Not yet. I've got to add my whole numbers together. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then I'm just going to bring that down. So my answer is 2 3/4. There you go. Okay, let's look at one more, just for good measure. Okay, so I have number 2, 2 1/4 plus 3 1/6. And students, please remember to always show your work, because when you bring your math homework in for me to check it so I can give you credit, if you don't show the work, you know what I'm going to say. Those 3 letters that so many of you love hearing. Okay, let's continue. 2 1/4 plus 3 1/6. All right, find my LCD for 4 and for 6. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16. My first 4 factors for 6, 6, 12, 18, 24. Boom, 12 is our LCD. Now I'm going to multiply 1/4 times 3. That gives me 3/12. Okay, then I do the same for 1/6. 1/6. I'm going to multiply it by 2 this time. That will give me 2/12. Okay? All right, so now I have 3/12 plus 2/12, and that's going to give me 5/12. Okay? Now, I add my whole numbers together to, I'm running out of space, 2 plus 3 equals 5. And now I just bring the 5/12 down. So my answer is 5 and 5/12. There you go. Okay? And there we have it. The way that I've shown my work here, this is the exact way I want you to show your work as well. When you are doing the examples in the textbook, you can use a notebook or you can use a sheet of paper. You're going to bring all of that in when you come to school. Okay? Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can email me. Okay? You're going to work through all the problems here on this page, numbers 1 through 24. Okay? Now, after that, you're going to take out your homework book, okay? You're going to go to the table of contents. You're going to check add mixed numbers with unlike denominators. Page 66. Okay? There we go. And on this page, you have 13 problems to work out, okay? Numbers 10, 11, and 12 will be a challenge for you because you will have 3 mixed numbers with different denominators to add together, okay? Now, here's the example that they use, and you are in luck. They actually use 3 mixed numbers. So you're going to add 2 1/6 plus 3 2/3 plus 1 1/4. Step 1, use the LCD to find equivalent fractions, right? So that's what we've done. So the LCD between 6, 3, and 4 is 12. You multiply your numerator and denominator by the correct numbers, and you'll get your answers, right? So 2 2/12 plus 3 8/12 plus 1 3/12 is the new problem that we are going to have, right? You add it together, you're going to get 13/12, okay? Which is an improper mixed number. Step 3, add the whole numbers and then simplify, right? Well, 2 plus 3 plus 1, that gives you 6. But now we have to change this into another mixed number, right? So 13/12, that's going to give us 1 1/12. You take that 1, you add it to the 6, your new answer is 7 1/12. Okay? Remember, if you have any questions, just email me. Take care, have fun, be safe, and I will talk to you soon. I look forward to seeing you all at school very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.